Hello and welcome to the Seven Candles YouTube channel. My name is Nicole and I am the author of The Needs Languages. It's how our personality communicates. I personally like the model. Of course I do because I developed it. I don't think anyone goes, I don't like what I developed. Well, sometimes they do. And then they go back and they develop something more. Today, I kind of want to talk about, that's not what I wanted to talk about. Today, I wanted to talk about base gratitude. Now, you may be wondering, what is a base gratitude? So there's a trend of everyone talking about, oh, you need to be grateful. And being grateful can be quite challenging, especially when you've had a crappy life. Got to tell you, some of us have had some really crappy lives. We haven't had the silver spoon in our lives. And even people who have had the so-called silver spoon in their lives still have had crappy things happen to them. And so it can be really challenging to find gratitude, or you're going through that time in your life when it is not fun. And like for some of us, it could be menopause. Or your wife could be going through menopause, or your mother. Okay, so now we've just covered the menopause thing. It's kind of more of a joke than anything. So what do you do when all hell is breaking loose and there can be nothing you can find to be grateful for? You create a base gratitude. So what is a base gratitude? It is when nothing around you is going well, you commit to being grateful for one thing. Now, I committed myself to running water and flushing toilets. Now, some people go, what? And after going to India, it was, American toilets with toilet paper. Believe me, I had Delhi belly. It was one of the worst. India was amazing, but having Delhi belly was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. And so what would happen is I would have those, when I was growing up, one of the most favorite books I had was Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. I think I'll move to Australia. And I couldn't move to Australia where there are crocodiles. So which would be a very bad day to have one of those things in your backyard. So I would have, nothing would go right. I go, okay, today I'm grateful for running water and flushing toilets. I can't find anything else. I'd commit to that. And pretty soon my life started to change and I could find other things I'd be grateful for, even in those horrible, horrible days. The base gratitude started to change how I started to perceive life. And no matter how bad those days became, I could find the silver lining in the cloud again. And so a base gratitude helps you rewire your brain with things that you can find to be grateful for. So I find that when people are telling me, oh, just be grateful, you want to sometimes slap them because you may have had such a horrible life. You can't find anything. But you can find a base gratitude. You can go searching. It could be your favorite book. It could be, I'm not going to say your favorite child because you should have, unless you only have one child, you shouldn't be saying that. It could be, that you have a crayon. I mean, that you could draw with, a pen and paper that you can write something with. It can be something so basic and so something, it could be a pet. It could be that you don't have a pet. It could be that you have the neighborhood pets, or it could be anything. You choose. And then you commit to that when you're having those days, you can't find anything, you can go back to that gratitude. And sometimes you repeat that gratitude multiple times within that day. So I love the fact that I had a base gratitude. So I hope that you subscribe and you come back and visit me for some more notes because I like to end on a positive note. So bye for now.